episode feels pretty good, and we have a special surprise.
We have a special surprise.
Yes, we do.
What is it?
What is it?
It's very special. Do you guys want to see it?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Carlos.
I get to see your penis finally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
My mom's here?
It's Bobby Mom!
Mom!
It's Bobby Mom!
Why are you in a wheelchair?
Because Carlos broke her.
No, why are you in a wheelchair?
Because I want to surprise you.
Yeah, but what, you can't walk anymore? She's just tired. Really?
She's like you. She's tired.
I'm crippled.
No, Tuma, why
She doesn't need the headphones.
No, because I couldn't sleep last night.
Yeah.
Because I want to see you.
Oh, I love you, Mom. Oh my God, what a
That is
surprise.
so sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I walked here, not flying.
Oh, you walked here? That's why you're not. This is so shocking that you brought. I feel so bad that I sang the penetration song.
Why don't you sing it again for your mom?
Mom, I wrote a song.
Didn't I tell you I want to see you in my dream last night?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's you? That was you?
Yeah.
You were a bullfrog. I saw a bullfrog last night, and that was my mom, I guess. She goes, I'm going to see you in dreams.
Sing her the song that you wrote for her.
Penetration. No, that's not. That's not right.
It is.
No, anyway, Mom, when's the last time you went to Vegas?
About 40 years ago.
What'd you do here?
I lost $20.
And back then, that was like $20,000. $20 back then was like $20,000.
Yeah, like 1814. I guess that was a lot of money back then.
Yeah.
You were here and you lost $20. What'd you lose it on? What'd you gamble? What did you play?
Quarters.
Quarters?
Mm-hmm.
What's quarters? I don't know what quarters is.
Quarter machine.
Oh, the slot machine.
Yeah.
Quarter slots.
slot, 미안해.
Yeah.
Slot machine.
Slot machine.
Yeah.
You know what your mom said to me? She said,
내 말 못 알아듣네.
all right, don't do that. Don't cut it out.
영어로.
어머. 병신이야.
병신이야.
병신.
병신.
병신이야, 이거.
Mentally handicapped, yeah. Well, she's Xing. She's not Byungxing. She's handicapped.
Yeah.
So she's half of it.
Please don't say that about my mom.
Well, you said Byungxing, and I just put it together. It's mentally
Please don't ever
handicapped.
say that about my mom.
What does
병신
Byungxing
그랬어,
mean?
제가 지금?
See, they're doing it again.
병신?
Yeah.
Well, look.
I know. No. She's just tired. She's old. Right?
I know.
You son of a bitch, dude. Don't ever do that.
In the quarter slots, Bobby last night won $2,000.
Really?
$2,000.
And
Ask
you
him
put
for
it
some.
in again and you lost.
No,
right?
I cashed out and I bought jackets.
Two
good.
jackets.
I want my shirt too.
What do you mean?
Tottenham shirt.
You want a Tottenham shirt?
So number 7.
Okay. Because of son?
Son.
Mom, fuck mom.
Hey.
No, not
No, fuck you, man.
No, hey.
Hey.
Fuck you too, dude.
Hey, chill out.
I want to say something, Mama. Okay?
Mm.
You know that Tottenham is, you know, what team do I like?
Arsenal.
Yes. Who is their main enemy? Tottenham. Yeah.
Because of son.
No, that's not because of son. It's just they're rivals. You can't just be all like, I like Tottenham now.
because of Sonny.
She likes Tottenham because there's a Korean dude named Mix. What's his name?
Right.
Sonny.
I know some.
성민이.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you like him?
Because she's a Korean.
You like everything Korean, huh?
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
Korean.
Really?
Is there anything
BTS,
Korean that you
they
don't?
went to all.
Talk on the mic.
Yeah, you got to talk in the mic.
I am? Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't tell.
Mom, how you doing in Phoenix? Okay, you're doing okay?
Wonderful.
How old are you now?
Awesome.
How old are you now? How old are you?
80.
80. Wow.
In 2 months.
In 2 months?
So don't send me any, congratulations on my birthday.
You don't want me to say congratulations?
You
made it to
didn't
80?
do last year.
You didn't wish her happy birthday
I
last
did
year.
say happy birthday last year?
No, even Steven didn't do. So I'm going to let him know
So you
when
and
it's
your
my
brother?
birthday again, It's February 13.
It's February 13th. Okay, can I say this though?
Mm.
We don't do holidays. You know, our family doesn't do it.
No, I do it on your
Barely
birthday.
though.
No, every year I do.
Yeah, but you don't send anything. You just say happy birthday.
No. Oh, that's what I want.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
what February
want.
13th. You want birthday?
No, I don't want any money.
I didn't say money. I just said. All right, from now on then.
Just-
February 13th. I'll give you.
Just to say,
From
Mom, happy birthday to you. That's all I want.
Okay.
Is it too much to
No, it's
ask?
not too much to ask. You're right. It's not too much to ask. What's so funny?
From now on,
From
you're
now on, I'm gonna do it.
53.
Because
What do you mean?
From
Explain to me.
now on,
Yeah.
you learned that at like 12.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you mean? What do you learn at 12?
To be respectful to your mother.
Okay, you're right.
You
Mom.
got to buy her that shirt now.
What shirt?
The team
I'm gonna get you a
jersey.
Tottenham shirt.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna get you a Tottenham shirt.
Why don't you
jersey.
get her? Why don't
Oh,
you
yeah,
get her?
yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you buy that today? Why don't you give her that shirt today?
Like a big one because
big
I
one.
don't like small clothes.
Okay.
I like 2X.
2X.
2XY.
No,
get
it's like
swallowed.
pajamas. You
What?
know, pajamas.
Well, like a pajama. Yeah, but you know, soccer jerseys aren't fun to sleep in, Mom.
I know.
What are you gonna wear? You gonna just wear
Wear
it?
at home.
You gonna wear it home?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll get you one.
And dark color.
Yeah.
Dark.
Dark color.
You like,
No white.
Mom, Tottenham's colors is white and blue.
No, they have they have a brown. They have green.
They have an away. They have away kits.
As long
Yes.
as it's not white, right? You don't like
yeah,
white.
Yeah,
because
You don't like white anything.
I
Yeah, yeah.
don't
Jerseys,
good with
people.
white.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't
Because
like
my
white
face
anything.
is white.
Yeah.
Well, I'm white.
So, she don't
Mom, you got to talk on the mic, Mom. When we talk here.
You know what she said to me
What?
when I went and said hi to her?
Mom,
She
Mom,
goes,
just,
Oh, I'm not getting used to it.
yeah.
she said, I asked her what, she goes, your hair.
Yeah, his
It's
hair is
golden.
red, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know. How do you feel about that?
But it's not red anymore.
Yeah, it's the same color.
It
It's
is
kind
red
of like
now.
blonde.
No, it's not. That's blonde, Mom. What the fuck are you talking about?
Maybe I'm colorblind.
Colorblind, yeah.
Finally, I know I'm colorblind. Yeah.
Is she? Well, let me see. She flew in today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's flying back tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you flew in it for this.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, tonight I'm leaving.
How was the flight? Good.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Southwest? Was it Southwest?
Yeah.
You gave her Southwest at 80. No. First class then. Okay.
Well, let him sit and talk on the mic
Yeah.
for a second so we can brutalize him for a
I'm gonna
minute.
explain here.
Bobby.
Yeah.
Really light him up about this.
Yeah.
Southwest. Let her get on her iPad, by the way.
Mom, what are you doing? You gonna watch
No,
stuff?
color 보여줘.
You want to cut color? Okay.
Thank you.
Find the color, Mom. So my mom's, listen, my mom, you fly me and Andrew's first class, right?
Yeah, and semi-private sometimes.
Yeah.
JSX.
Like today we had private.
Yeah.
So why?
Why my mom,
이 color.
Yeah.
이 color.
the green one?
Mm.
It's an away kit. I will.
Can I see the color? This is the
green one
jersey.
in long sleeve.
This
Mom.
is sun. This
Long
is who
sleeve.
we want.
Long sleeve. Okay. Yeah.
Hot.
Green one and like 2X.
You know, Mom, can I just, no, you're right. Here, give me this.
You got it.
Mom.
Yeah.
Mom, just listen to me, okay? Just listen to me real quick, okay?
I always
Listen,
listen
I know.
to.
All the Korean men you like, right? You like BTS, right? They're all handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
right?
me.
Talk on the mic.
Oh.
Mom, people listening.
To me.
Right.
Yeah.
He's kind of tall, handsome, athletic.
Huh?
He's tall, athletic, handsome.
Mhm.
You never look, but you spawned ugly.
You?
Me?
No, you're not.
I know, but not ugly, but you spawned 5'2", chubby, weird
No,
dudes.
that's why I like another guy told guy, you're perfect.
I know, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying the guys you like don't look nothing like
Tall,
Steve
yeah.
and I.
Well, I don't have to be like your height.
Yeah.
I know, but the thing is,
I love you, that's all, you know.
Mm.
I love you. That's all.
what do you mean?
Like, she doesn't have to be sexually attracted to your type. Like, her
I'm
motherly
saying
love
she's
is enough.
obsessed. She's obsessed with. Why'd you
Height,
bring that into it?
yeah.
That's fucking weird. Don't even bring that.
Why
into
do you
it.
want your mom to be sexually
No,
attracted
I'm not
to
saying-
your body type?
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that she likes good-looking Asian,
Tall.
even women,
Hmm?
but she doesn't like. She's never said like, I like this Korean actress who's 4'9" and has a gigantic head.
To be
So-
fair, last night outside the Win, we were talking
But,
about our
you know-
body types we like, and you said no chunkos.
Yeah, that's what you did say that.
What are
You
doing
said
right
you
now,
like
dude?
them really, really tall.
Whoa, what are you doing?
I
right
gotta
now,
tell
dude?
you, Carlos sober is the best version I've ever seen of himself. This is
Thank
amazing.
you, Andrew.
The clarity is huge.
What are you talking about right now, dude?
He's clear, dude.
I'm seeing
Anyway.
things in a different way, dude.
Tell him what
Oh,
happened.
really? Well, tell me what happened last
He's
night.
going clear.
You go clear?
He went
Yeah,
clear.
I went clear.
He went
Anyway,
clear.
next time my mom's here, get her first class. She's old and she's like my mom.
I know I know her. We text. She's Bobby mom in my phone.
Wait, you text her with him?
Oh, yeah.
You like him?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Because he's good to me.
He is?
Yeah.
Mama, have you ever heard of glory holes?
Glory holes?
Oh.
What is that?
No, we did
No,
make a good.
Well, I'm just saying he's into glory holes.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you what they are, but it's not. I'm good. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's
Thank
somebody
you.
good to me.
We saw an
I
escort.
like.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
When on the way here, we saw an escort while walking, and I said, "Hey, that looks like a prostitute," and we had a good laugh, right? Remember that?
뭐라니 제가 지금?
몰라.
Moolah.
제가 지금 뭐라 그랬어요?
A lot of money.
이거 미친놈이야, 얘.
나 알아. 근데
알았어.
뭐라고?
알겠어.
뭐라
No, no, no,
그랬어
no,
제가
no,
지금?
no.
이 개새끼야.
No, no, no.
알았어, 알았어.
뭐라 그랬어 제가 지금?
병신이야, 얘가.
Bora Mullah.
No, shut up.
뭐라 그래? What
Shut
he
up, man.
say?
Shut up.
Bora Mullah.
What he say?
This is what he said, all
This
right?
is good for our audience.
When you were walking in.
Bora Mullah.
All right, when you're walking.
7 words are making sense now for everybody.
What do you mean?
Slow down.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, and don't yell, especially at your mother.
okay.
She just couldn't hear me, but the laugh is on camera.
You get a lot of backstage stuff, like you walking
just
backstage.
talking in the hallway,
Outside in the parking lot.
yeah, parking lot,
Amazing.
green room, just like
Yeah.
walking through the bar to get upstairs.
It's really cool.
It's a really magical place. Let's rank the clubs in LA, the 3.
No, why don't
I
do
want to
that?
do this.
You trying to make enemies?
I don't want to make enemies. I just want to tell you what your number 1 place is.
Well, the comedy
The
store for
Comedy
everybody in
Store
this
is
room.
number one
That's our
for me.
home.
So Comedy Store's number 1, number 2.
Flappers.
So
I was gonna go haha.
I knew. I beat you. I beat the joke. I knew it was
Yeah.
coming.
Flappers is good.
I've never really been. I did a JFL showcase there once. And then they asked, would I come back? And I said, yeah, I never have gone. I have no beef with any of those other places. I just don't go.
Yeah.
It's almost like, I'm sure, that, like there's restaurants that people are like, have you never eaten there? And you're like, I see it. I just never stop by. I know it's there, but I know what Bobby's ranking is.
I'm going to feel like a piece of shit by saying this right now
I'll do it.
because I want to talk about Flappers.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the woman that runs it, nice lady, Barbara.
I don't know.
So Barbara, when she was opening it, right? She calls me. She goes, "I'm opening a comedy club." Cool. She goes, I go, what weekends can I play? She's like, "Oh no, you're not a weekend guy. You're a Tuesday, Wednesday guy, right?" And I go, "Well, who's your weekend guy?" She goes, names me a couple of comics that I know that doesn't even remotely draw the way I do.
Yeah, Barf McGopherson.
Yeah. And I go, no. And then I saw her at the Improv maybe a month ago, and she's there hanging out, and she's in the green room, I don't know, upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And she basically goes, "How come you don't play my club?" And I didn't know how to say,
Because I'm a Tuesday, Wednesday guy.
Oh my god!
yeah, but
if you said
do
that.
you say that there, or do you just hold it in and make it turn into a cancer later?
So a guy like me goes, I just don't do it. But a guy like you,
yeah,
badly wants to use it because you love vindictive shit. You love payback. It's one of your favorite things in
but
the
I
world.
didn't. I go, okay,
I know, but I'm surprised because you want to bad.
but deep down there is a part of me that goes, yeah, I'm busy on Tuesday, Wednesday nights. I go to my AA meeting Tuesdays.
That's the cool way to do it.
Yeah. But I didn't do that because I'm trying to change my ways.
Well, I told you
I'm trying to be a better person.
You don't need pizza, do you, little scumbag?
I do. I just don't care.
You don't care about food at all.
Oh no, you know what happened.
What?
I know what. You remember the story?
No.
Oh yeah, you do.
What?
When we brought your family out.
Oh.
So
Oh,
she comes
for
from the
that.
Philippines, first time in LA. And I go, you know what? I'm going to be the tour guide. And I'm going to give them tastes and sounds and sights that they've never seen.
That's kind of nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, we go to that place in Echo Park that does deep dish. What's it called? Masa. Have you been there?
Hmm?
Like it?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So remember you and your mom and everyone went to Masa. I got 2 deep dish pizzas. And I look across the table. And what are you guys doing?
We're not eating. It's because we haven't tried that, and we're usually used to like just the thin
Birds.
crust.
They're used to eating eggs, bird eggs. Did they have any bird eggs there?
yeah.
That's crazy that you didn't
And
want
they
to
didn't eat any of it. And I saw one of them just poke one with like it was alive with a fork. Like, I don't know. Is it?
It's too thick. It's too much.
Yeah, you eat one piece and you're fine.
Yeah. It's delicious.
It's delicious.
I prefer thin crust.
No. I get it.
Yeah, thin's good.
Yeah, thin is great.
Yeah.
I get it. You can eat thin more often, but you just should try that.
Also, it's like when you go to a different country and
You got to do it.
and taste you have to eat the
Even if
food.
he's like, these are elephant testicles. You got to try it.
You gotta try it.
You're in his homeland.
Yeah.
So if I tell you to eat bird egg,
If I was in the Philippines, I would do as the locals
I mean,
do.
that's the reason why he's never been to the Philippines.
That's correct.
He's not
actually.
going to do it.
That's part of it, yeah.
Right? You
And
just choose not to go there.
And I'm afraid of fucking one of those lady boys because I know I'm going to love it.
You know, Andreas and I are going Monday. Were you going Monday?
Yeah, he's
me,
going.
Me and Andreas are going to fucking the Philippines Monday.
I'm so excited
And
for
you
guys.
going to eat bird egg?
Absolutely not.
You Spanish
Spanish
prince.
piece of shit.
Why wouldn't you do it? You have to eat
Spoiled
you
fuck.
got to do as the locals do.
We're doing it one night.
One night you should try.
Aborted eggs. No.
Just try once.
Yeah.
For the show. Do you care about this job?
Yes.
Well, then do it for the show.
I guess so.
See, he'll do it. Make him do it while you're there.
They should put a Roe versus Wade for fucking duck eggs
I know.
in the Philippines. This is out of control.
Well, which side are you on?
Well, I don't know which side I.
Is that Roe or is that Wade? I can't. I have no idea
I can't tell.
because
Either.
that's
Yeah,
insane to look
it's
at.
Insane to look at.
It's just absolutely disgusting.
yeah.
Look at this, picking up its head. Jesus fucking.
Jesus Christ. It's insane. And you literally would eat one right now, right?
Yeah.
That's insane to me. But deep dish pizza,
Nah.
saying it's
Fancy,
like
are you laughing?
you have to have a book or something.
They do.
What's
They,
it? Yeah.
they, oh,
The
they
Bible.
do? The Bible.
Oh, that's a very clever what you did. It's very clever what you did.
but no, because how many there's no Spanish names in the Bible.
Jesus is based. People.
I
name
know
their kids
Jesus.
Jesus. Yeah.
Okay, so and he's named after me. Andrew is Andres.
Yeah.
Isn't that true?
True. I was named after you.
So anyway, let's go back to the story. I'm in the bayou.
I want to go through the Mexican names in the Bible.
We will in a second.
Who's Joseph then?
Jose,
Jose?
Joseph. Who's Mary?
Maria,
Maria. Who's who is I don't know any of the Bible.
I don't either. What's the?
Well,
what-
there's Matthew, Luke, and John.
no. Who's the guy? Who's
Mateo,
the guy in the?
Lucas, y Juan.
Wait. Say it again.
Mateo, Lucas, y Juan.
Wow, that's it. Matthew, Luke,
Who's
and
the
John.
asshole in the Bible that like lost? God took all the
Judas.
that. No.
Judas is the one that helped kill Jesus.
No, that's not like. Will you let me finish what I'm going to say?
Please.
All right. He's a guy in the Bible where God took everything away from him.
Job.
Job.
J-O-B.
Yeah.
J-O-B.
What an idiot.
Yeah, Job was a more. Well, it's Job in Mexican.
Job.
Hob.
Hob. Yeah, I've never met a Hob.
Neither
Fancy,
have
will you
I.
name your kid Hob?
No.
Please.
What?
For this, there he is. Look at him. Looking like an idiot.
Is that Job?
Yeah, that's Job.
And then what happens? So
I will not renounce my integrity.
So what happens is, you know the story?
No.
So God takes his farm away,
Everything.
kills his family, right? And he still, that's his thing, right? He stays devout,
Yeah.
right? And at the end, God gives him more.
Yeah, he gets like all the gifts. Isn't that it, Fancy? Doesn't he get, isn't that he like gets everything and everything he ever
He gets
wanted
a
and
new
more?
wife, more kids, the new kids
Yeah,
and stuff.
he gets
But
to
it's like, what
produce
about my
Target
old
better.
wife?
Yeah, I want her back. You-
Louisa.
You killed Louisa.
yeah.
I was in love with her.
I don't need. Maybe. What if it's really hot though?
Is she's a hotter new wife?
Yeah.
But what if she's
yeah.
uglier? What if God's like,
I'd be like,
I
oh,
gave you a new wife, and she's like, I'm your new wife. See, there he is. He's
Yeah, yeah.
crying, and
Yeah,
his
yeah,
wife
yeah.
is like, she's holding her chest. I'm gonna die soon
Yeah.
because God hates you, right? And then
Yeah.
of course, look at there's other renditions of him where he's like, if you look at the cartoon down there, Pete, no, to the left, down that one, no. Three and 1, 2, 3. Look at he's got warts all over his body, right?
Yeah.
He gave him what is that called? What's that called? Is that herpes? What is that
Boils.
called?
boils, right?
Boils. Yeah, boils. And then that's his wife saying, "Get out of here, Job,
Yeah.
with your boils."
Yeah.
He couldn't even put on clothes.
Yeah.
So Job.
Look at her though. Look at his wife.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe the replacement was
Maybe that's
better.
his prayer. Please kill her now. Yeah, she's so ugly. Look at her.
Oh my!
She looks
ugly
like
kid.
Willem Dafoe. What a shit wife.
This is where Shameless came from.
Yeah.
This is where the show started.
Nice titties though. Maybe the titties are good.
Doubt it.
Yeah.
Job's wife?
Yeah. But look at those titties, no?
Oh, Job's wife?
Yeah.
That's the story of Job. Now
That's
you've
the
learned
good-
another Bible thing.
Yeah.
Okay, who's Moses then?
Moises.
Moises. Oh,
Moises.
Moises is the guy that does my lawn.
That's his name.
Look.
Moises.
Moises, look.
me see.
Moises.
What does it say? Read it out loud. Not his last name, obviously. But don't say his last
Moises, Gardner, Artemio.
Right.
Yeah.
Artemio's the other guy.
Oh, really?
They're awesome. They're the best.
Wow.
Moises and Artemio. What is Artemio? Who's that
Can I
based
just say
on?
something though?
Yeah.
Why'd you put Moises Gardner?
Because I have another Moises in my phone.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Are you sure?
Moises Alou,
All right.
the baseball player.
Oh, really?
Do you not know him?
No. So you know all these athletes.
Yeah, I know athletes.
Yeah. Does it feel?
It feels cool.
To me, it doesn't.
Well, because you don't care about sports.
Okay.
Okay, no, that's not true. You care about MMA. If it was a really cool MMA fighter, you would be into it. If an
Because
MMA
I've had
fighter,
Michael Bisping on my show a couple times. I'm a big fan of his.
no, come to see you live and go out and hang out with him. Different story.
Yeah.
Different than being on the pod. Pod stuff's whatever. But like when you get to go out with them and then you interact as humans and friends,
Yeah.
fun. Fun, dude.
And I was saying another thing. Oh yeah, so I was with Jose in the fucking bayou in Mexico. That's the fucking story I was telling in the fucking first place.
I know we get diverted on this show.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
So I go, who's Jose? She's like, he's professional. This is like not, you know what I mean? Your typical, you know what I mean?
This is not your typical Jose.
Right. No, he goes, it's not your typical tour. He's taking us to a bayou that's like, no tourists have been here.
Right, locals. Locals only.
Not even locals. No
Locals
one.
can't even go.
Yeah. We get in the water.
He kills you.
No, and we're going in the water, and Jose goes, stop.
Stop.
And I go, what? What's so funny?
I know this.
Yeah, and I go, what's the matter? He's like, alligator. And I go,
Alligator?
I go, what alligator? And he goes, slowly turn your head to the left. Right? And I go like, I'm in the water now, right? I'm shitting and pissing too.
Yeah.
And trembling. And there's a rock right there.
Mhm.
And there's a fucking alligator.
Right near you.
Right there.
Oh my God.
Right? So I had one of those like underwater like cameras. I go, I'm gonna die. I have to do a selfie.
Sure.
So I do a selfie with the with the alligator.
Might as well.
But that's the kind of shit.
That Jose gets into.
No, but that's the kind of shit that Kalila gets me into.
She loves that shit.
She loves that shit.
See, no thanks for me.
And we stayed there for like 5 hours, just floating.
Waiting for fish?
No, for him to go.
Oh, the alligator.
Yeah.
Stop. How do you say alligator in Spanish, Vance?
Cocodrilo.
That's crocodile, you jackass.
You jackass.
Look at what a jerk
what a
off.
fucking idiot.
Crocodile. What's going on? You're gonna fight Esther Pavitsky?
Yeah. So Jules and Esther
Because
think they.
you two said.
Yeah, because we said it on this show.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? That you guys are.
But I think
you're
it's
in the
gonna
same
happen.
weight class, right?
I
How
think.
tall? She's your height, right? How tall are you?
5'5".
You're 5'5", my ass. You're 5'4".
Yeah.
No, you're not 5'5".
No,
I
I'm
am.
5'4" and she's taller than me.
Pete, get the measuring tape out, please. It's in the drawer.
Well, then if she's 5'4", I'm 5'3". No,
That's-
don't get the measuring tape.
No, I want to see it.
Don't get the measuring tape. 'cause
Pete,
I'm-
get the goddamn measuring
I'm
tape.
5'4".
And we're gonna mark the wall just like we did when we were kids. You know,
If Andreas was a pastry, what would he be?
if Andreas was a pastry, he'd be a
Croissant.
Danish. A Danish. No, croissant is very delicate and beautiful. He'd be a Danish.
Oh.
By the way, a cheese Danish.
Yeah.
Yeah, mozzarella. Pete, of course, would be
He would. I know what he would be.
a hard muffin, an
Those- no,
old
those
muffin,
I think more of an English pudding,
a bread pudding.
like a bread pudding.
Yeah, he'd be bread
What
pudding.
about me? If I was a fucking pastry.
If you were a pastry,
Yeah.
you would
Old
be a pig in a blanket. So perfect. You would literally be a pig in a blanket. You would absolutely be a hot dog wrapped in a croissant. That's literally because the outside looks sweet.
You're burnt toast.
That's not a pastry.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're not even in the fucking. You know what I mean? When you go to a pastry shop, you're not even in the fucking glass thing.
I'm a cranberry muffin.
No,
I'm a
you're-
cran orange muffin.
You're in the fucking garbage pan in the fucking back
Why?
because you're just a burn. It's like they burn it and and
All right,
tossed it.
All right, well, you're still a pig in a blanket. You're fat and unhealthy and disgusting, but everybody kind of likes you. That's a pig in a blanket. You're fat and unhealthy and disgusting and bad for people, but unreasonably so. We still like you. That's why you're a pig in a blanket. And Rudy?
Rudy has some sort of weird fruit in it,
Yeah, it's like a passion fruit, or it's like a
No.
kumquat,
like a lychee. You know,
a lychee,
a lychee donut.
a lychee donut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like a persimmon. You're like a persimmon, a weird fruit for no reason. You're a persimmon
Look at that
pop
face.
over.
Look at that face. What are you auditioning for? Apocalypto?
What are
Yeah.
What are you?
I can see you're an apocalypto. Can't you?
What do you think you are, Rude?
A cookie.
A cookie?
What kind of cookie?
Yeah.
Just the chocolate chip cookie.
No,
No.
you're not
Are you
chocolate
out of your
chip.
fucking mind?
You're for
not
sure-
white.
Yeah.
No,
not white?
you're not white. You're a macadamia nut brown
Yeah.
sugar cookie.
Yeah, something like that.
Burnt, by the way.
Yeah.
Burnt, oozing on the inside.
Fight your way back. Fight your way back.
Can't.
What a mean guy.
I pulled my back golfing.
I know. Oh, that's so dumb.
No, it wasn't golfing. Sorry.
You just said it.
Well, I was golfing all day,
Uh-huh.
and then afterwards, I was blowing one of the guys that I golfed with, and I had pulled my. When I came up,
That's
I just threw out
hilarious.
my back. It hurt so
That's
much.
hilarious.
I was golfing, man.
So you swing.
It wasn't even on my swing. I was walking. I was grabbing a club to bend down, and I just popped something.
Wow. Are you being real?
I didn't stretch.
But does it hurt right now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I could fuck with you
Yeah. I mean,
physically.
No, you couldn't. Even on my worst day, I'm stronger than you. It's unbelievable. That's how weak you are as a human being. On my worst off day,
Yeah.
I'm still remarkably stronger than you.
I'm strong for my size
No, you're not.
and my weight class.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Think about how many guys.
Let's think about types.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in this building, my type
Dumpling.
is Andreas.
No. Oh, you mean your weight class?
Weight class, and we would be pitted against each other. Like
Andres, how tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
5'10". You're 4'7".
no 5'4".
Okay, you're 5'4".
It doesn't matter because it's like sometimes like John Jones, right, in the UFC.
Yeah.
He was taller and what I mean, and slimmer,
Right.
skinnier legs, right, than some of his opponents.
Okay,
right?
so you
like Andreas might be taller,
Yeah.
but we're the same weight class.
How much you weigh, Dres?
170 pounds.
Yeah, that's me.
You weigh 172?
170, 175.
All right.
Mhm.
And then
I would destroy him. I would break his fucking cheekbones.
No way.
Shatter.
No way.
No
I
way.
would shatter every bone in your face.
Dude, he's a
You would
conquistador.
sneeze bone.
He's Spanish. They're crazy, dude.
I'm Korean, bro.
What have
We
you guys
so much fucking
What?
rage.
What?
What do you mean what?
What do you have rage about?
All right, name me one Spanish.
Yeah.
Maybe one Spanish UFC fighter.
Uh,
Exactly. Korean zombie.
Enrique Ruiz.
Korean zombie.
The Korean zombie.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, one.
Superboy. He's very talented.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think
Name me one Spanish.
Sergio Garcia?
No, there is no Sergio Garcia.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't.
Enrique
there-
Valdez.
There's a lot of redheads though, huh?
Yeah.
Paul Felder, I think, is a redhead. Anyway.
And Corey, we talked about last week. So you would be against Drace, and you think you'd beat him, and then Pete, I'd go against Pete. But you know why I couldn't beat Pete?
Because
Pete's got. Go ahead and say it.
the syndrome.
He's got what strength?
Well, he's got.
He's got somebody's strength.
He's got HRS.
I don't think it's hidden.
Yeah.
He's got it. Pete loafs around here. Loaf is the word. Pete loafs around here.
He reminds me of my friend Brady. I've talked to about Brady, who like you know what I mean.
Yeah. Pick up the pole.
Yeah, pull a pole out of the ground.
So and then who would she fight? She would get the winner of you and
Well, with people that we know, probably
she
Esther Pavinsky.
Oh, what a good fight.
That's a great fight.
What a great fight.
I would go with Jules.
I don't know.
No, Jules.
I want to say Jules, but no weapons. Do you know have you ever gotten into a fist fight, Jules?
No.
Have you ever been in any sort of fight with another girl? Like when you were younger, did you get into like a slapping fight?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
See what I mean?
I'm too weak.
Wait, did you get in fights in high school?
Mostly when I was younger than high school. High school was a few.
Yeah. There was this Jewish kid who lived up the street from me.
Can we even say that?
All right, so there was this Jewish human.
Right. That's good.
Okay, there was this Jewish human that lived up the street. Yeah. And I used to bully the shit out of him. Like on the bus, like he'd be eating like a little breakfast sandwich that his mom made, and I would just go and hit it out of his hand.
What?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
And then he would go, "What the fuck?" And we would go, fuck you," or whatever. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah, like I was so mean to him.
Yeah.
Like I would just hit him in the back of the head just in the hallway.
What?
It's terrible.
Yeah.
And so then one day, and my brother was friends with his little brother.
Right.
And my brother would at nights go, "Bob, yeah, can you not pick on my friend Oliver's brother?"
Yeah.
And I go, "Nah." So one day I was on this is so embarrassing. So one day I was on the school bus and I hit him on the head, this kid, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, "That's it." I go, "What? What's it?" After school, there was like a field right between our houses.
Uh-huh.
It was like this empty field, right? He goes, meet me at that field, you know what I mean, at 4:30, and we're gonna duke it out. And then I don't know, he must be a promoter or something, but everyone in the school was there.
Right.
Afterwards.
Right.
Right? It was like a circle, right? And I'm there, right? I think I took my shirt off.
What?
I don't know why, but I
Yeah.
took my shirt off. I go, "What's up, man?" Next thing I know, I'm on the floor.
You got whooped.
He punched me so hard, I'm on the floor. and I'm like winded too, right? And I get up and I just start swinging.
Haymakers.
Haymakers, right?
Yeah.
Nowhere near him, right? And he does a straight in my, right? Just a straight in my head. Like I pop back, I fall on the ground again, and now I'm like bleeding, right?
Yeah.
And my brother now, he was in the front of the circle.
Right.
Now he's somewhere like in the back,
Yeah.
like just contemplating his life, right? And I go, God, time out. I think I time out.
You can't time out a fight.
I know. Time out. Hey, man, he hits me again. Right.
Cut it out.
He beat the shit out of me. Beat the shit out of me.
What was his name?
Then this is what I hear. I'm not kidding you. I hear this. A car, right? My mom had a red sports car.
Mm-hmm.
My mom is on the dirt, on the field,
Coming to get
me. Right? She goes, get in! Right? I'm bleeding, right? And all the kids are laughing at me.
Yeah.
Like, ah! I get in the car and I never bullied anyone again.
That's what you get.
I know, I deserve it.
You definitely
But
get it.
that's like if like it can encapsulate my life.
That's it.
That's it.
Right. You're the bully that can't really fight.
Yeah, I talk shit, right? And
Yeah.
I talk a big game, right? But when it comes down to it, I'm a bastard.
You're-
I get destroyed.
Right.
I'm meat.
Well, but also then why do you think you were allowed to talk shit?
It's fun.
What do you think about that kid made you pick on him? For real. Did other people pick on him and you
I
just
think because he played the trombone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he always had a trombone.
Hey, you got to pick on that guy.
right. He had a trombone, and it had nothing to do with that he was Jewish. I didn't even know what the Jewish meant.
Right, it wasn't
I
'cause he
never
was
saw
Jewish.
Schindler's List before that or whatever.
What a film.
Yeah.
It wasn't, no, it's not because he was Jewish.
Because I was like in 6th grade.
You
7th
didn't
grade.
even know then.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then later, in high school, I think I saw like in history class some films about Holocaust. And I think I walked up to him and I said, "Hey man, sorry about 4 years ago when you beat the shit out of me in that field."
Yeah, you were sorry for him beating the shit out of you.
yeah. He said, "No problem, man."
How did your mom know? Did your brother
He
snitch?
goes, "Scram, kid." I'm like, "Oh, sorry." What?
Did your brother snitch? How did your mom find out?
No, she was just happened to be driving down. She looked and she saw me getting my ass
fucking
kicked.
walloped.
And just getting my head walloped. Yeah.
Do people get in fights in the Philippines in school? Did you see a lot of fights?
A lot in my public school.
Yeah. Oh,
and
right.
they would use like pencils, and then they would just
Smart.
like stab.
What?
Yeah.
They
That's
use
smart.
Weapons. Yeah, that's smart.
Did you ever see girls fight, or was it only boys that fought?
I also saw girls, and then they would just rip their skirt off, their shirt, and then, yeah. I was scared.
No comment.
I got beat up by a guy named David Koch.
David Koch? beat the shit out
So
of
I took Taekwondo,
him? Yeah.
and I took it for like 2 weeks. I'm not kidding you.
Yeah, you thought you were a black belt?
Yeah, and I thought I knew everything I needed to know, so I just
Right.
stopped going.
I'm good.
And the only thing that in the beginning they teach you is to bow.
Yeah.
Right, and then block.
Bow block.
So I had this like old Korean like Taekwondo teacher. It was in this mini mall in
Yeah.
Poway. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You go block, right? And I'm like block. Block, block, and that's all I took. And I remember David Koch and I got in a fight.
Yeah.
And he kicked me in the nutsack. I was falling backwards. Block. And I ended up like this on the ground. You know what I mean? So I was thinking I should have taken more classes.
Your nuts going
I've
up
never
into
won.
your body.
I never won a fight ever, but I was a good wrestler. I was undefeated.
Well, that's the thing with fights. You should have just gone to the ground with them.
That was later in high school. I started wrestling, and I started. My brother and I are very good at wrestling.
The worst I ever had was in college. Me and my buddy Colin and my buddy Travis and a bunch of idiots. We were drunk and we were in an apartment complex. Notorious, this Archstone, notorious like, bro, fucking what's up, dude? Everyone wanted to. Arizona is just like San Diego.
Wait. You went to college in Arizona?
Arizona State.
What, in Phoenix?
Yeah, we've talked about this before.
Because my brother went there.
We've talked about this before.
I forget.
Yeah,
I don't
I know.
memorize.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't memorize.
You lived in Tempe?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yes, of
Oh,
course.
wow.
That's where I went to college.
Oh, wow.
But it was all bros. It's all. By the way, Arizona State is all bros from Southern California that can't get into California schools, right?
Yeah.
And they want the cheaper route, so they go to Arizona. That's literally what it is. So it's all like, fucking lifted. That's all it is out there. And we're in a parking lot, and a dude backs up his car, and he almost hits somebody that we're with. Now, my memory's foggy about it in terms of why that started, but then somebody hit the trunk of the car. Like, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And this guy gets out,
Yeah.
and he's running his mouth, and there's like 4 or 5 of us, And there's one of him, and he's like, "Oh, you fucking bitch," da, 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 all this stuff. And then I'm thinking not much of it because they're kind of chirping, everyone's chirping, and he goes inside and comes out with a team, a fucking superhero squad of big adult black men. And I was like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
The football team comes outside, and then at this point it's over. We have to. They're gonna fight.
You're gonna fight.
We had to. What?
No,
were
you
we
didn't
gonna,
have to.
Yeah, we did.
Why?
Where were we gonna go?
The other way.
We're on their turf. It's over.
All right.
So my buddy Colin is the first because he's the one that's talking to the guy. I think he's defending this girl that they almost hit, and they start going at it. And right away, I turn around and I'm just like, and I'm just met with one right in my face. And then I'm swinging like a loser, just getting punched by 3 people, not hitting anybody.
Yeah.
And I go down to the ground, and when I kind of come to, because I must have gotten knocked out,
Yeah.
I had been kicked like in the back of the neck, shoulder, or whatever.
Yeah.
My buddy Travis was getting work too. And when we got up, we had to walk back home because we had walked to this party.
Yeah.
So fucked up and sad. And these
Yeah.
guys got to go back in and drink with some of the people that were around us.
Oh wow.
Yeah. We got the shit beat out of us in the
Now,
parking
the
lot.
next day, were you sore and stuff?
Dude, after a fight, everyone who's ever
What
gotten
year
in-
is this, by the way?
My freshman or sophomore year of college.
So what year is that?
2002 or 3.
It's so weird because I was doing the Tempe Improv then.
So yeah, we could
I
have
was
been at
in
one
the
of your
same-
shows.
I was probably in the same town with you at some point.
You could have helped.
No, yeah, really.
You could have helped me out.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget that wasn't the first bad fight I ever lost in, but any fight I've ever been in, you feel like you got hit in a car accident. For
Yeah.
a couple of days, everything is stiff and it really hurts, and it just last night I watched a fucking thing called like Roommates from Hell or something on Netflix.
I tried to watch that.
This woman, spoiler alert, don't care. This old sweet woman, look at that bitch. That bitch.
Yeah, I saw she was the thumbnail.
She buried all of her like live-in roommates because there were people that came. She was like a rehabilitation center for the mentally ill and the sick and all this stuff. And they started digging her backyard and they found so many fucking bodies. This one woman.
Listen, I don't need to see it because I know why she did it. Just by the space on the photo.
Give me a guess.
Because she's so hot.
Yeah, she's a babe.
Right. So they were.
Everybody wanted a boner.
Yeah, and when you're an old lady and you're hot and she happens to look at her lips. You know they say this.
Those are
say,
DSLs if I've ever seen them.
Yeah,
those are DSLs,
I know,
baby.
But listen, they say the size and the shape of a woman's mouth is directly proportional to the size and the shape of their vagina. Look at that mouth, tight.
Do they say that? Is that a common phrase?
Yeah, that's what I've said. You know what I do?
What do they do about men's penises? What is the direct
what you
correlation?
do is when you're on a first date with somebody, you say that up front to the girl, and they do stuff to their lips. They go, yeah.
I'll just have the soup.
yeah.
What's the man's correlation?
Feet.
The size of your feet is correlated.
Yeah.
What size are your feet?
9, and that's pretty big for
a
my
Korean
size.
guy. Yeah.
Not for a Korean, just my size.
No, for a Korean guy.
That's pretty big for a
Average shoe size of a Korean guy. We can look that up. What size? George, what are you? What is George? How big is your foot, George?
I'm an 11.
11.
Average size of a Korean.
12. 10.
Wow, bigger than all you guys.
What is?
I'm bigger than all these
No, but
guys.
is there a Korean one?
Yeah, Korean average shoe. Generally, most common shoe size in Korea are interval of. So that's 7.5 to 12. So you're right in the middle, bud. You're right down the gut. So it's not big at all, actually. You're actually medium for a Korean guy, which is a little bit of a letdown, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm a 12.5. I beat
Yeah.
the whole room. George, you're what? An inch taller than me? 6'2"?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But are you saying that you think that our Doc, has a bigger penis than I do?
I'm willing to guess, yeah.
That's very upsetting.
Just because of the melatonin.
That's very upsetting.
Melatonin? Melanin. He does take melatonin often.
Melatonin.
Do you miss him a little bit?
Me?
Yeah.
I do miss him when he's not here. Also, Jules is at school. She can't.
Well, it happens. The kid's got to learn. She's getting anything out of education or no? Because didn't we helped fund some of this?
Yeah, she's getting good grades.
Yeah, but I got good grades, but school was pretty worthless to me. I'm being honest.
Yeah, but she does like 3 a.m. I can hear her like just like doing her exams like the night before. I mean, like I don't know what they do in college.
I don't know what they do.
Essays.
I honestly have no idea.
Do they do essays?
Like Mexican guys?
Oh yeah. Did she repeat essay all over on a recorder and go essay?
Listen, Pythagorean and theorem, dog.
That's really funny.
Hey,
Yeah.
I want to bring something up that's controversial. Florida just passed the Don't Say Gay bill. Do you know what this is? It's been touted as the Don't Say Gay bill. That's actually not obviously.
It actually passed.
It sure did, right? It's not. It's been called the Don't Say Gay bill by the LGBTQIA plus community, but that's been nicknamed. What it really did directly from. What's up, Doc?
Yo.
What up?
What's up, man?
What up?
What's happening? You're not gonna get here on time, or?
Yeah, I was riding around. I didn't know if you could park back here or not, so I was trying to find a place.
Dude, take off your fucking mask.
man.
Yeah, let's in the microphone too.
Yeah, and you know how the microphone is the thing that we are able to hear you through?
Yeah.
No, fucking trying to find a place to park. I was driving around and shit.
Okay.
I didn't know if you could park back here.
Dude, this guy shows up with another NASA piece of clothing
Hell yeah.
for the fourth time in a row.
We get it. Where's your drinky? I saw your drinky. Yeah. Take that away from him.
No, let it sip it slow.
That's not a. This ain't a. I'm not drunk or nothing. Fucking Bobby, something else.
He's drunk.
No, see how they are?
Can I give you a water instead? Do you want to just hydrate?
No, I'm not even. I just poured this the first one for the day.
I know, but can I just say this? Somebody that doesn't have a problem would just be like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so now I feel like it's a problem.
Oh, I can get water. If you want to get water, bring water.
Time out.
Make it
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Let's establish some rules today. No getting annihilated. No getting into a fight.
I'm not getting a fight.
And we're not going to step on each other.
Okay.
We're gonna
Okay.
talk. We're gonna talk smoothly. Through
Smoothly.
This will be one of the first podcasts we do where we don't overlap each other. Thank you,
Yeah.
Carlos.
You're a good guy. I will save this for later.
Dude. Okay.
Let's get back to the
Let's
Don't
go
Say
back to-
Gay bill
Yeah, yeah.
because would love to hear Doc's interpretation of this.
Yeah.
Doc, there's a bill in Florida that passed called the Don't Say Gay bill, and it's not the bill. That's what it's been named, but it's basically removing. Here, I want to read it off this, Carlos, because I have it pretty etched out. Here you go. So, Don't Say Gay bill. It's making it so discussions about sexual orientation in schools is eliminated, and encouraging parents to school districts that openly speak about these topics. So it's removing discussions about sexual orientation in schools, meaning about gay, transgender, blah 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 blah.
So what they're trying to do with critical race theory?
Trying to remove it.
To remove it, yeah.
What do you think, Doc?
I mean, is it all sexual or is it just gay?
I think what they're specifically going for is alternative sexual lifestyle.
Heterosexual, you can say whatever you want.
I
Fuck her
imagine
in the ass. You know what I mean? Stuff
Well,
like that,
I don't
but-
think that's in the book. Was that in some of your books? Welcome to Spanish 101.
Yeah.
First phrase is
Yeah.
we're going to learn is fuck her in the ass. How do you say that in Spanish, Carlos?
I don't know.
What a fake
he's
Mexican.
the worst
You're the
Mexican.
fakest Mexican we have.
Yeah.
By the way, if we ever get in trouble
Yeah.
for being racist towards Mexicans
Yeah.
and we think, oh, well, we've got one, we should be good, you'll fail us publicly.
But my dad came here from Mexico and he didn't want me to learn Spanish. He wanted me to be super American.
Why? Because he's racist towards his own race.
Yeah, kind of. He didn't like Mexico when he first got here. He was like, I never want to go back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to know, it's Cogela in Las Nalgas. You know what I'm saying? In Las Nalgas. That's what I'm talking about.
Doc, I thought we were
Juega
drinking the
en las
water.
Nalgas?
Cogela
Cogela.
Coahuila.
Cogela.
in Las Nalgas.
En los lagos. Sí.
Coahuila.
There's no way that's right.
Yeah.
Just Google fuck me in the ass in Spanish.
Yeah.
Now fuck me.
Why do
in
we
there.
even need to do that? Can we just move on from it? Or?
I do want to see if he was right.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What? Fuck me in the ass. Google Translate just never does it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that says fluk me and culo. Culo is ass. I know that.
Okay, say to fuck is coher. Coger.
In Korean, it's I would have to say juk gondangi.
Chuk chuk kondengi. That sounds awesome.
juk gondangi.
Chuk chuk. Oh, chuk chuk kondengi. Chuk chuk
Yeah.
kondengi.
And then my mother would have been like, no, buka.
She wants to go back. And I'm going to talk shit right now because I'm jealous. Because you're fucking special. Easy plug, easy transition. Because genuinely, though,
That was good.
I read it. And you sold a lot of money. They did a Variety article about how much money you made on the first week on that fucking thing. Do you know this?
No, I didn't know that.
They did an article. Look it up. It's a Variety or one of these things that says you sold $1 million worth of fucking special tickets in a week or some
They
shit.
just say things, you know.
No.
You know what?
When I talked to, I was at the club. I was at the club.
They used a photo from when I met you.
Yeah.
Bro, the photos they use for these articles are
Why?
unbelievable. I don't
So
know.
long ago.
I don't know.
But
I was at the Improv, and Moment House, the president came up to me.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, well, you know the business we're doing it with Anderson." I don't know. He opened that way, and I'm like, "Yeah, I know, I get it. You're right." And I think that can I say something? And
We bought yours, by the way, guys.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You
We
bought
watched
what?
it. All of us watched it.
Oh, cool.
Bless.
Yeah.
But I think
Fun?
you're.
It was great.
I think
I mean, it
you're.
was just- it was
I think you're
awesome.
paving a new road. You know what I mean, for us, a direction for us to go. I think that's the future.
The kid's been doing that for a long time. That's nothing new.
Well, look, I hope that I hope it works.
It is working for
It's
you.
working.
Let's say it works. I think it's a cool way where, like, if you have a community, you guys have a community, people fuck with you. You guys learned that with the Moment House. I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want to say your math, but you know, obviously I spoke to them and you guys fucking killed it.
We did good.
Yeah, and it's like because you guys have people who care about you, who listen to the show, and they're down to support. And you know, if you have a community like that, then I think maybe you can do something like this. We're gonna find out Sunday, but if you do,
What do you mean?
It's-
Find out? That's when it comes out Sunday.
yeah, I'll
So you
know.
can
We'll
it's
know
it's
numbers
just like what
Sunday.
we did on Moment House in terms of you can pre-order. So you get to order it
Wow.
before it's up. So like this, like click on the pre-order. So you go to pre-order it,
Right.
right? And go ahead down and go ahead and buy it. Whose ever computer this is. Is that ours? Whose is this?
It's mine. Carlos.
So you go ahead, pre-order, buy it, it signs you up, and then you get it. You get in line to get the special when it drops, just like kind of ours did, except this is his stand-up special.
Instead of being live, it's
exclusive for this,
Yeah.
exclusive for Moment House, and then they watch it for what? You can watch for how long?
We're gonna give it to him forever.
That's it, forever.
Yeah, so I'll
Great.
just after like the 2 weeks or whatever, you can buy it for 2 weeks, and then after that, we'll just give them an unlisted link.
You don't have to buy it right now.
Now, would you? Yeah, don't buy it now. Would you now after the
Huh?
2 weeks is up, right?
Yeah.
Will you sell? Is there?
Look at that, he bought a ticket right there, live.
Fucking go.
Is there an ability
Respect.
to sell that now
Respect.
special to a streaming service of some sort or no?
I mean, I own it, so it's like I can do whatever I want with it. In my mind, I just want as many people to see as possible.
So you
if
put
that
it on YouTube?
means maybe having parts of it on YouTube or maybe Instagram or these different things, like because that's what sells the tickets. You guys
100%.
experience that.
Yeah.
So it's like, for me, you have the freedom to do that. If you do a special with a traditional network, they go, okay, you can put 3 minutes out. We'll pick the minutes that you can put out. Like sometimes I see like the clips that they choose for Netflix for people's specials, and I'm like, are you not concerned that they put this 1 minute out?
What I never understood about clipping from a corporate level is sometimes they're clipping a setup,
And that's it.
and you're like, why?
There's no punchline, no payoff, and it's like this is what's supposed to convince people
Yeah, no.
to go watch the special.
I don't get it. This is the unique way to do something to give people a little taste, like you do, because you know what Rudy said. Rudy goes, I know him. I see him on TikTok a lot.
Yeah.
Isn't that what he said?
Yeah.
Because you do, right?
And
You
the
see him
reason
on TikTok all the time, and you see his clip, and you watch the joke, and you're like, give him a pound. And you watch the joke, and you go, funny. You liked it, huh?
Yeah.
See? So that's what
the
fucking
reason
works.
why you're doing this is because somebody wanted you to edit,
Yeah, they want me to cut a few jokes.
cut a few jokes, and you want to mention
It's
who it was?
CISO. Everybody knows it was CISO.
CISO. So CISO wanted you to cut out, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A couple of jokes, and you just was it Roku?
It was. I think it was
It was
Roku.
Roku.
Yeah, it was
Either
Roku.
CISO or Roku. Tubi. It was
It
Tubi.
was definitely too
And
big.
Not too big.
Did you consider
apparently.
it? Did you consider it?
No.
No.
Did you argue and go no? And then they came back. Well, then we can't.
I wasn't like bully. Like here's the thing. I don't have an issue with streamers. Like I have stuff coming out on different streamers. I just think like with stand up, for me, I built a career off of stand up, like just putting my clips out online. So I don't want to water it down the second I put out like the big extravaganza.
Yeah.
Like why change a thing that's worked? You know, it was interesting though. Like the thing that got the articles going is like, it was. I bought it back. They liked that. Then there was like the censorship thing. That was cool. Still nothing. And then I dropped the joke and I was like, here's one of the jokes they wanted me to cut. And it was one of these abortion bits.
Yeah.
And it was the trifecta of like abortion, censorship, buying it back. And they're like, ooh, that's a story.
Yeah. Right.
Because abortion's in the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
And I really learned kind of how media works a bit from seeing this.
Oh yeah. To see how they click, how
Yes.
it does like the perfect triangle.
Yes.
Yeah. The,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any negative backlash or no?
I'm
Right.
sure when the special comes out, like people see it, there'll be people who are upset at certain jokes and like.
It's natural.
Yeah, look, when you do a special with a network, you're doing it for like all the people who watch the network, and some people just watch Housewives, some people just watch the cartoons.
Yeah.
So like they might be upset about this. When you put it out yourself, you're just worried about your fans. So they have an expectation for the comedy.
Last night, Harlan Williams went up on stage in the main room.
One of the best comics I've seen in years and years, and I mean that wholeheartedly. When he fucking riffs, he's unstoppable.
hilarious.
He's
So
unstoppable.
he did this bit
dude.
on stage
He
about
crushes.
he was at a mall and there was a guy with a tracheotomy,
tracheotomy,
all right.
yeah.
And he thought it was a dolphin, and he does a dolphin noise with the tracheotomy. You know what I mean? And he got some fish and chips, threw it in the air, and the guy caught it with his tracheotomy or whatever it might have been, right?
Yeah.
And a group of 25 women from the main room all got up and left.
Oh wow.
Asian women, but one white woman was crying.
Oh really?
So I followed them out because I want to know because
Don't
I'm
Asians kill the dolphins? Isn't that your thing? Don't you like fucking call?
That's the Japanese.
There's like a.
And this is one crazy cove.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it called? It's like murder. Are you okay with all this, Rudy?
I just feel like you just want to have an excuse to like fuck each other.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't need an excuse.
Yeah.
First of all,
we could fuck anytime.
we can fuck each other whenever we want. We just
You always make scenarios about you being gay. Just
okay.
All right. What are
Okay.
you accusing us of?
What are you trying to say?
that you want to fuck each other.
No,
Oh,
we don't
no, we
wanna
don't.
fuck each other.
Hey. Double eye wing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rudy,
Rudy, no.
that's not true. We're just open.
I
and
promise you this: we'll never fuck each other.
yeah, sadly we won't.
Sadly, it's just circumstances. Maybe in a different life.
In a different life, it's just not worth it right now. We've got too much riding on the line. But besides, we sleep together. You sleep with someone you work with, it's gonna fuck up our work relationship.
But I feel like Tito Bobby
What?
is gonna like
What?
do the first move.
No.
He would do the first move. That's
you
right.
think that?
Yes, he would.
You're curious.
Yeah, he is. That's right.
Shut the fuck up.
Jules.
No.
Jules, keep going.
I just feel like you're gonna bring someone in the house, and it's a guy.
Oh, so you're saying now that Auntie Kalila and him are broken up, that the first thing he brings home is a man?
Maybe.
Ooh.
God, you're making me so angry right now.
And can I tell you something?
You're really fucking trying to put.
I'm into this like crazy.
No, you're making
This is
me
actually
so
a good
fucking
theory.
angry right now.
What kind of guy? What does he look like?
What is the proof?
I just feel a vibe.
Kid's got intuition.
Really, you got vibes. So you think that as soon as you and Kalila move out, it's gonna be a sausage fest?
Maybe.
No. No.
And it's gonna be a white guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Where's your proof? First of all, can I just say this, just to defend myself? I've made out with a couple of girls since I've been around, and they have no guys.
Did you just hear what he said?
Girls?
Yeah.
Made out a couple of girls.
What about guys?
No guys.
Not in a long time.
No guys.
Actually, yeah, a girl at the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kissed a girl out at a live show
When?
in New York.
In New York.
One of our fans in the crowd. She
Yeah.
yelled out.
Tongue kissed her.
It was hot.
Is that gay?
You can still like girls and like guys.
What's on bisexual?
Yeah.
Yeah. I promise you no more gay. Not never gay. I mean, no more. No.
We're not selling it.
Can I have that again?
No, I
Can
think we're
have
not
that-
selling. I think that's
Can I
it.
have that again?
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Go.
What's the line?
I don't buy it.
What's the
You
line?
have to be fed lines? Holy shit.
I won't
I
be
just
gay
need-
anymore.
I won't be gay anymore.
I'm never gay.
Anymore.
I was never gay ever anymore. Okay. Again. Go action. I was never gay anymore. It's never gonna happen. Okay.
By the way, that should be your clip on Grindr
Yeah.
when they play the video. I was never gay anymore. I'm not going to happen. And scroll to pictures of you just naked.
Yeah. I'm not. What I'm saying to you is that I wouldn't be ashamed if I was. I would be completely open.
But he's saying he's not. But you still think he's going to bring a guy back to the house, huh?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Yeah,
download.
maybe to play video games or play
Oh,
Jenga.
that's what they call it.
What?
Jenga.
Oh, really?
Is that a new street term?
Yeah, new Jenga. You never played it?
No, I've done it.
Yeah.
You have to, and then every block you take out, you put in your ass. I've done that.
No, you put a dick, a block, dick. You know what I mean?
Oh, put your dick in.
Yeah.
You
We
push
put
out the blocks with your dick?
No, we put a dick in, put a block, and then you pull the block, and then our dick's cut.
It just slides out.
Yeah, it slides down. It's a fun game, dude.
Rudy, what have you been doing that you've been gone? Are you working at the bookstore still?
She never did it.
No.
You fucking. I knew you didn't
Never
do
did
it.
it.
No, because they wouldn't give me an employment letter so that I can get my social security number.
I knew it. I knew she was gonna bail. I felt it in my bones. And you know what? I bet you some of our fans showed up to that thing because we told them to go.
No job.
Yeah, I'd be scared to like.
No
So
job.
so you haven't been working.
No.
You still dating the same dude, the
She's
guy that
sleeping.
gave you a concussion,
She's sleeping.
and sleeping.
Mm.
You're doing nothing else.
Baking
Ooh, what are you baking?
banana bread.
Well, thanks for bringing some.
They're really good.
Well, where the fuck is it?
It's with chocolate chips in it, though.
I'll bring.
Why do you ruin it with chocolate chips?
What are you doing?
I like chocolate.
I know, but you don't need it in banana bread.
Yeah.
People do this, and I don't get it. You don't need it.
It's too bland if it's just banana.
That's not true. You put some butter on that bitch, let it melt, hot,
Yeah,
hot,
yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
No.
Here's the deal. Make one banana bread with chocolate and one without. You put
Okay.
nuts in it?
No.
Do you use bananas?
I
Yeah.
was just going to say.
Yeah. I mean, you have to ask with this girl.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, man. Do you use bananas?
Yeah.
Or is it plantains?
It's bananas.
All right.
That's her home country food.
Bananas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What got you into bacon? Why did you start doing this?
I got bored.
Yeah.
And I've just been watching TikTok, and it's just all about baking. So I tried.
You're on TikTok. You're on baking TikTok?
Friends.
I'm not. No, it's not a guy
That's how you do. That's how you talk to people, though. You have no like
What are you talking about? You don't see how I talk to people. You don't exist in my world.
stuff like that. Hurts. You just
No, it
say
doesn't
things to hurt people.
You don't exist.
Hurts again. Ow. Owie. Owie.
You don't see how I talk to people. I'm extremely polite and sweet to people.
Yeah. It's a.
He can vouch for that.
It's a mask.
Okay.
There's two sides to him, right?
Yeah. What's underneath?
Hello, how are you?
What a great restaurant. Isn't this a delight? Or whatever. That's you.
Is that what I sound like at a
Your
restaurant?
to me, you do. That's what all white people sound like. But when you know you and you're just having a conversation, there's a lot of like, just listen to me, man. I know what it is. This is what it is.
Look at this.
I can't believe. Yeah.
Excessive pampering or criticism from parents or a genetic predisposition. Fuck if that isn't Bobby Lee.
That's you
Fuck
too,
if
man.
that isn't, look at Carlos.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
Your
that isn't
biological
you,
dad
never have I've
hurt you.
never been pampered ever. It was the opposite. Criticism from parents or a genetic predisposition. That's you in spades. That's like you to the fucking.
Wait, criticism from parents or a genetic predisposition.
A genetic predisposition.
Right. So I don't think I have a genetic predisposition.
Yeah, you do.
But
You
you
think
have
I was
these.
born that way.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Gods are born.
See?
Are born.
Kid thinks he's a god.
No, I don't. Maybe.
Well, is the God complex part of Napoleon complex too? Being little, you might have a little.
You know, that was also
You know what I mean?
also fake. Napoleon was average height for his time period.
Yeah, that shit made me kind of mad.
And
He
it's
was
not the same
5'8".
thing, Doc. Sorry, it's not the same thing.
It is the same.
It's relative to each other, I think.
He's just saying you've got a complex.
Napoleon complex is because he's small.
He wasn't small. He was average size.
I'm
for
just
the
saying
time.
what the actual meaning means.
He was 5'6". That's like your height.
No, 5'4". They should call it Bobby complex.
5'5". Napoleon was taller than you.
Look at that photo. Look at the photo. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
That's good. How tall does it say I am? 6'1", papa.
Yeah.
That's a fact right there. American.
See-
You better believe it, boy.
See, I think white
Who the
people,
fuck put those
I
together?
think white people in general have a God complex.
Yeah.
I think deep
In
down
America,
inside,
yeah.
I think a
Racism is
lot of
so
white people
dog shit.
deep down inside, and will you agree with me? A lot of white people, I'm not saying all, but a lot of white people deep down inside think that they're better.
Yeah.
Do you think that?
Think.
They know that they're better.
That's right.
Right. So,
But do you
feel
think?
that?
Well, you know what I think too, though. I
Go
also
ahead,
think
Doc. I'd
the
love
more-
to hear your insights.
That sounded a little.
No,
okay,
go
well,
ahead.
all
I'm
right,
really
well.
serious.
No, he
But
wants
what
to
I'm
do a
saying is, I
racial tag
think
team.
like if you're the dominant species within your or dominant race within that particular country, that particular race is gonna have a God complex. Like over in Africa, Africans have a God complex.
Oh,
Russians have a God complex.
In Korea,
Mexicans,
Koreans,
yeah, Like if he go to Mexico, they don't give a fuck about this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like
They do think I'm Canelo when
They
I go down
love Mexicans love the show Mixology. They
Yeah,
just
they
do.
love it.
They
They were
just
big
love
fans.
it. Yeah,
yeah,
Big
but I'm
fan.
just saying like
And-
like. After a while, they gonna tell him, "You better learn Spanish." He can't just go over there just talking English and tell everybody, "You got to learn English."
Now you sound
That's
like a
how
white
we do.
Republican here in America.
yeah.
Come over here, you better learn English, boy.
But that would be anywhere. It's
I
just
thought you died, Herman Cain. What the fuck?
that was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
yeah.
you
I'm
def-
alive and well.
Yeah. That was
Every-
funny.
but
It was funny when Herman died. He was still tweeting afterwards. You remember that?
Yeah, when he was dead, he would tweet. There was tweets coming out.
Yeah.
What?
Posthumous tweets from Herman Cain. What did he die of? It was COVID, right?
COVID, yeah.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
What?
He's like,
Dude, he went to that Tulsa Trump rally, and no, this is in the height of COVID.
I know, but
not a
dude,
single person with a mask in that thing.
But just in case you thought Biden's candidacy was going to be anything other than completely nuts, Team Trump has released a new video, and David Allen Greer goes, "Aren't you dead?"
That's classic.
By the way, how boss is that Herman Cain can
Fucking
tweet from the
hilarious.
grave? The Cain Gang. That's a great name. The Cain Gang.
So
Sounds
I believe that. You're right. Maybe you're right. But some societies, like Koreans, they might have a God complex, but they don't have a history of oppressing another group of people.